There's a new race unfolding, not on Earth, but across the silent, infinite expanse of space. This is a contest that transcends borders and politics, reaching out into the darkness where only the bravest dare to venture. The finish line? It's the moon, a world that has captured human imagination for centuries, and now, once again, is the focus of global ambition. For the first time in over 50 years, America's dominance in lunar exploration is being seriously challenged. The era of uncontested leadership is over. We once planted our flag in lunar dust, a symbol of achievement and a testament to human ingenuity. That moment inspired generations and proved what was possible. But that was a long time ago. The footprints have faded and the world has changed. The moon has waited, silent and patient, for humanity's return. Now, China is looking at the moon with ambition, not nostalgia. Their eyes are set on the future, with bold plans and growing technological prowess. Their plan to land astronauts has jolted Washington and NASA into action, sparking a new sense of urgency and competition. This isn't about repeating history, it's about shaping the future. The stakes are higher, and the vision is grander than ever before. The moon is no longer just a symbol, it's a gateway, a laboratory, and a potential resource hub for deep space. It could hold the keys to new technologies, energy sources, and even the survival of our species. Whoever establishes a lasting presence will have a profound advantage, not just in science but in economics, security, and influence beyond Earth. The new race isn't a sprint like the Cold War, it's a marathon. It's about endurance, innovation, and the ability to adapt to the harshest environment known to humanity. It's about who can stay, build, and use the moon as a stepping stone to Mars and beyond. The moon is the proving ground for the next era of exploration. The decisions we make now, about technology, cooperation, and vision, will determine who leads humanity into this new frontier. The world is watching, and the future is being written in real time. Will America rise to the challenge, or watch as another nation's flag is planted for good? The outcome is uncertain, but the stakes could not be higher. The universe doesn't pick sides, it just presents the challenge. It's up to us to answer the call, to reach farther than ever before. The silence from the moon is broken. Activity is returning. The surface is coming alive with the promise of new discoveries and new beginnings. Robotic landers from multiple nations are mapping, analyzing, and preparing the ground for human return. Each mission brings us closer to a permanent presence. The cosmic clock is ticking, and the race is on. Every launch, every landing, every decision matters in this high-stakes contest. The next chapter of humanity's journey is about to be written. The moon awaits, and with it, the future of exploration, discovery, and perhaps, our destiny among the stars. Why return to the moon? It's a question that echoes through the decades, ever since humanity first set foot on its dusty surface. Haven't we already been there? Didn't we plant our flag, take our samples, and prove it could be done? The answer is bigger than flags and footprints. It's about unlocking mysteries that have waited billions of years for us to return. The moon is a pristine time capsule, holding a 4.5 billion-year-old record of our solar system's history, untouched by weather or life, preserving secrets from the dawn of time. Its poles contain vast water ice, crucial not just for drinking but for making breathable air and even rocket fuel. This resource could transform the moon into a vital outpost for deeper space exploration. Imagine a lunar base, a bustling hub where spacecraft refuel and crews prepare for journeys to Mars and beyond. The moon could become humanity's first true stepping stone into the wider solar system. The moon isn't the destination, it's the launchpad for the solar system. From here, we can reach farther than ever before. Living and working there will drive new technologies, just as Apollo did for computing, materials, science, and countless innovations we now take for granted. These breakthroughs will ripple back to Earth, improving our daily lives in ways we can't yet imagine, fueling progress in energy, medicine, and communications. The moon is also a training ground for Mars. Here we can test our limits, our machines, and our ability to survive far from home. It's only a 3-day trip away, making it the perfect place to test systems, procedures, and teamwork before venturing further into the unknown. If something goes wrong, astronauts can return quickly, unlike Mars, which is months away and far more unforgiving. By building a permanent presence, we'll learn how to keep humans alive in an alien world, growing food, recycling air and water, and thriving in harsh conditions. The moon is the logical next step in our journey to the stars. It's close, challenging, and full of promise. It's about science, survival, and securing our future as a spacefaring species. Every experiment, every discovery brings us closer to understanding our place in the universe. The resources, the challenge, and the knowledge are all there, waiting for us to take the next step, to push the boundaries of what's possible. The next leap starts here. The moon is calling, and this time we're going to stay, explore, and build a future among the stars. America's answer to the new era of lunar exploration is Artemis, NASA's bold and visionary plan to return humans to the moon after more than half a century. This mission isn't just about visiting, it's about forging a lasting presence beyond Earth. This time the goal is to stay, to build and to thrive on the lunar surface, laying the groundwork for future generations. Artemis aims to make history by landing the first woman and the first person of color on the moon, reflecting the diversity and spirit of our world. The mission is about inclusion, inspiration, and opening space to all. The program unfolds in carefully planned phases, each building on the last to ensure safety and success. Media, animated timeline graphic of Artemis program phases, NASA mission control room screens. Artemis, why was the crucial first step, testing the powerful new hardware and systems needed for deep space travel. Artemis II will take astronauts farther than any human has traveled in decades, sending a crew around the moon and back, paving the way for future landings. Artemis III will attempt a historic landing at the lunar South Pole, a region rich in resources and scientific promise where no human has set foot before. But Artemis is more than just landings. The program will assemble Gateway, a space station orbiting the moon, serving as a science lab, logistics hub, and staging point for lunar missions. Astronauts will use Gateway as a home base in space, traveling down to the lunar surface and returning, making missions more flexible and sustainable. The vision extends to Artemis Base Camp, a permanent outpost where crews can live, work, and conduct research for weeks or even months at a time, pushing the boundaries of what's possible. Artemis is a truly global effort, uniting partners from Europe, Japan, Canada, and private companies like SpaceX and Blue Origin. Together, they're sharing technology, expertise, and the dream of exploring the moon. The goal is to create a coalition for lunar exploration, sharing the costs, the risks, and the incredible rewards of discovery. Artemis is more ambitious, more inclusive, and more forward-looking than Apollo ever was, representing a new chapter in human spaceflight. This is about building a permanent foothold on the moon, establishing a base for science, industry, and future missions to Mars and beyond. The future of human space exploration truly starts here, with Artemis lighting the way for humanity's next giant leap. The moon is our next home base, a stepping stone to the stars, and a symbol of what we can achieve together. Artemis has seen triumphs and setbacks. Artemis I's launch in 2022 was a spectacular success, proving the rocket and capsule work. The images of Earthrise inspired a new generation, but delays and cost overruns have plagued the program. The goal to land by 2024 slipped to 2026, and even that's optimistic. The human landing system built by SpaceX faces technical hurdles. Spacesuits and other critical tech are behind schedule. Artemis is a complex dance. If one part falters, the whole mission stalls. Scientists see critical gaps in Artemis. Life support is a major concern. Apollo missions were short, but a base needs sustainable systems. We need to extract water from lunar ice, make air and fuel, and build with lunar soil. These technologies are still experimental. Power is another challenge. Solar arrays may not be enough during the 2-week lunar night. Many argue a compact nuclear reactor is essential, but it's a complex, sensitive project. Human health is also a question. How do we protect astronauts from radiation and low gravity? The current plan covers only short stays. A permanent base needs better answers. The national academies warn, we have the rocket, but not yet the tech to stay. Without breakthroughs, a lasting lunar presence remains a dream. The clock is ticking to close these gaps. While Artemis faces hurdles, China's lunar program advances steadily. Their Chang'e missions have landed on the moon, explored the far side, and returned samples to Earth. China's approach is methodical. No flashy deadlines, just steady progress. They're developing a super heavy rocket and new crewed spacecraft. Their goal: land taikonauts on the moon by 2030. They plan an international lunar research station at the South Pole, competing directly with Artemis. Two visions for the moon are emerging, the US-led Artemis coalition and China's bloc with Russia and others. The question is no longer if we'll return, but who will shape the rules. The moon is becoming a stage for global competition. The stakes are higher than ever. The new lunar race is about more than science. It's about power and resources. Water ice at the poles is limited. Whoever controls it gains a strategic edge. The 1967 Outer Space Treaty forbids national claims, but is vague on resource rights. The US pushes the Artemis Accords to clarify extraction rules. China and Russia reject them. This sets up a potential clash over lunar resources and law. Technologies developed for the moon have military uses, raising security concerns. A lunar outpost could become a strategic high ground for Earth observation and satellite monitoring. The Pentagon is watching China's ambitions closely. The moon's future, collaboration or conflict, will set the tone for all space exploration. The footprints we leave will shape humanity's destiny in the cosmos. These questions echo in the halls of Congress. Lawmakers support returning to the moon, but are frustrated by delays and costs. NASA defends its progress, but faces pressure to deliver results and manage risks. Experts warn that without more investment in life support, power, and radiation protection, a sustainable base is out of reach. Congress must decide: fund the tech, speed up the timeline, or accept a slower pace. Some urge a massive budget boost, others want fiscal restraint or more international collaboration. The debate reflects a nation at a crossroads, ambition versus reality. America's leadership in space is at stake. The choices made now will shape our cosmic future. The Senate's decisions will echo for decades. Autumn 2025. America stands at a crossroads. Artemis is bold but faces gaps, delays, and a determined rival in China. What's next? Double down and speed up, pouring resources into a national push? This could close gaps and beat China, but at great cost. Or seek greater collaboration, even with China, to share burdens and reduce tensions. That path requires trust, which is in short supply. Or stay the course, risking a slow-motion defeat if China lands first. The stakes: strategic ground, resources, and global leadership. The question isn't just for NASA or Congress, it's for all of us. What is our future in space? Do we sprint, partner, or risk being left behind? The moon is waiting for our answer.